Never have we seen a showbiz fall from grace quite like it. Meghan Markle, desperate Duchess, has hit rock bottom, announcing her return to acting, even though the only role that she could get in this new Hollywood movie was playing herself. Now, this is an extraordinary development because you'll remember when Meghan Markle entered the royal family, and sources close to her confirmed this to me at the time, she told the late Queen Elizabeth II she would never act again. She was done. And of course, she has tried everything else before getting to this point. But the bombshell news was leaked to the Sun newspaper's editor Clemmy Moody overnight on the exact day to the exact hour that Prince William was walking the red carpet with genuine showbiz royalty in Shawn Mendes and Kylie Minogue. So we know exactly what she was doing. We also know the fact that she was trying to distract from her husband's own visit to Canada as well. But here is the mortifying report. Meghan Markle makes shock return to acting in huge film with Lily Collins and Brie Larson 8 years after quitting Hollywood. Stars will welcome back the Duchess of Sussex, The Sun says. This is a paid PR piece, without any doubt. Collins, Larson, Jack Quaid, the Nepo baby son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid, and Britt Henry Golding are among those filming close personal friends. Hardly A-listers, are they? Meghan, who announced her retirement from acting 8 years ago, is on set today in Pasadena, Los Angeles, playing herself in the Amazon MGM Studios productions about two couples, one famous and the other not. Last night, a studio source. Now, I used to work at The Sun. That's what you do if you're trying to hide the fact that you've just got this story direct from the royal involved. Former royal, I should say. So this wasn't a studio source. This was a Markle source. Trust me on that. This is a massive moment for Meghan and signifies return to doing what she truly loves. Okay, so she's not a humanitarian after all. Never thought so. She has been swamped with offers. Yeah, right. But this one felt right. It is Meghan's way of gently putting her toe back in the water, not a pretty toe, and seeing how she enjoys being back on set. Everyone involved is super excited. They won't be once they've worked with her and have been sworn to secrecy about her involvement. Prince Harry is, of course, really supportive. Yeah, of course he is. And quite simply wants Meghan to do whatever brings her joy. LA-born Meghan appeared in movies Horrible Bosses for about 30 seconds and Remember Me, and got her big break in TV legal series Suits. She revealed she was quitting in 2017 just before her engagement. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. I have been so excited to talk to the Sidley twins, Nancy and Stephanie, about this. They joined me stateside. Ladies, we've predicted this, but did even we think that this was going to happen so soon? The desperation was this bad?
I just want to quote what Meghan Markle said in 2017.
Oh, please.
I've ticked the acting box, and I feel really proud of the work I've done there. And now it's time to be a working royal with Harry as a team. Yeah. I mean, what a liar. She has catapulted herself to a Kardashian faster than I ever thought was going to happen, because we said, wouldn't it be funny if she became like a Kardashian? But we never thought it was going to actually happen. But what she has managed to accomplish in the last 2 years is phenomenal. It's stunning. The downfall is extraordinary. I've never seen that before in my lifetime. It's so fast too. And this movie, like you said, I had to look it up. I don't know any of the actors in it. I've never heard of any of them. I think Brie Larson, wasn't she?
She was in Room, Marvel, I think, movie? And maybe nominated for an Oscar, but she hasn't done much since then.
Yeah.
Lily Collins is Emily in Paris, which is obviously a big hit on Netflix.
It's
the
a
daughter
Nepo
of Phil
baby
Collins.
Movie. Lily Collins is Phil Collins' daughter.
Oh,
really? And yes, and Jack Quaid is Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid's
son.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You think this
Oh,
was?
it looks just like him.
No.
Okay.
But would you think this was legit?
No, I didn't think it was legit for a second. The minute I heard Amazon, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised that it was Amazon doing it. Amazon is known for their censorship. Amazon is known for putting their actors and the crew through extensive DEI in order to even go make a project there. We have it in print. We have actual print of a person that worked for Amazon in a series, and the fact that he didn't get asked back because of they kept wanting to censor him. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Kids in the Hall, Scott Thompson, who was the only gay actor from the troupe, he's the only gay person. He said that he will never go back to Amazon because they were literally censoring him, and it was all coming from the left, because today it all comes from the far left, not the far right. I'm quoting Scott, because the far right has no power culturally. It was all about identity politics. It's not about nudity or perverse sex anymore. It's not about those things anymore. It's not even about bad words. It's about identity politics. So I am not surprised that Amazon is okay platforming this person and allowing her to put this out on the same day as the Earthshot Prize. So shame on Amazon, shame on the people at Amazon. I've never liked you ever since you did what you did to Scott Thompson of the Kids in the Hall. And I hope, like, bad things happen to that network.
Don't say that.
Well, not really bad things, but I hope, like, I'm putting the Sidley curse right now.
It's just so fascinating, though. You're completely right to say this downfall is historic. Because think, if she had first gone to Hollywood after that freedom flight, she could have walked into any major studio and at the very least, not necessarily been top of the call sheet, but at the very least been given a major role in a franchise movie. And that would simply have been because of her particular cachet at the time, a cachet which, of course, she used on the Netflix and Spotify deals and completely destroyed because she had told everyone, no, there's no way, including Bob Iger of Disney. Remember when Prince Harry tried to get her that voiceover work at the Lion King premiere? But she'd said, there's absolutely no way I'm going to do the acting thing again. But for her big return to acting, to be a cameo role where she plays herself, and come on, guys, they always turn out to be cringe. Like, outside of maybe Curb Your Enthusiasm, none of these work.
It's going to be a Lifetime movie on heroin. It's going to suck.
I just want to remind everyone, too, that Fergie did a cameo on Friends.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was so cringe.
It was so cringe.
Yeah.
But it was actually much bigger than this. I mean, at the end of the day,
Ross's wedding, and then she did cameo.
She did a cameo. I mean, it was a little iconic, but Meghan is playing herself in Montecito. I guess the movie is set in Montecito, where they go to Santa Barbara, the couples or whatever. I don't know, from what I read.
But it's a streaming movie, isn't it? I mean, we don't even know for sure that it's going to get a run in the cinemas, do we?
I don't think it's going to get a run in the cinemas. If it's an Amazon project, they're going to put it out on Amazon. If you have an Amazon membership and you like watching that channel, I mean, I don't even know what's on that.
In all honesty, this movie might get shelved.
Yeah,
it might. I mean, this movie might not see the light of day.
Yeah, I mean, like most,
it would not shock me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because the cast is bizarre.
Yeah.
And she's out of her mind. She's crazy.
They needed something to talk about yesterday.
Yeah.
They needed something to ruin Prince William's day. A lot of us didn't fall for it. We didn't cover it yesterday. I mean, obviously we're talking about it now, but this is so diabolical and so planned and such a coordinated attack. This is what Harry and Meghan are terrified of. They are terrified of Prince William becoming king. That is what they don't want to happen. So they are pulling all the stops to somehow discredit this man, discredit the monarchy, and make it just not look cool or modern anymore. Oh, it's not cool to be a royalist anymore. Good luck, Meghan. Good luck. Because you're doing cameos for Amazon. Who watches Amazon anymore? I can't remember the last time I put on Amazon and watched a series. Do you? Well, what's on Amazon?
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing's on Amazon, but she did this on purpose. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's your future. That's our future. I mean, we are
know.
West.
But what about
Coast.
the timing of this lady's doing it at
She's
a
insane.
very critical moment for William, knowing that this story is too irresistible? Come on, it is. I mean, I did a blackout on Harry yesterday because his attempt to take away from the Earthshot Prize was just so ludicrous. But we can't ignore this because it is the ultimate fall from grace for Ms. Markle.
He wanted to be filmed wearing a poppy this week.
no, he wanted to be filmed on a boat. Like
And
Prince
a
William.
boat. And a boat.
Prince William, that picture was epic.
Oh, him on the boat. He was
Oh,
on
yeah.
2 boats.
In Brazil?
yeah.
Yeah. How hot was that?
No, but I'm telling you, the man wanted to be photographed this week wearing a poppy. He took something that is so sacred to the people of the UK. It is such a sacred week, and he is spitting all over it. And you know what? Shame on the organizations that are allowing him to do this. It's the Halo Trust. It's that Sunnybrook Science Center.
Mhm.
And then what was the other one? There was another one. True Patriot, Love
Yeah.
Patriot thing. Shame on those organizations. And I'm not telling people not to support them, but it kind of shows how they feel, because they'd rather have this idiot come and steal their thunder for such a sacred week for the people of the UK and the Commonwealth, something that was so important to his grandparents, the late Queen and Prince Philip, and just spit all over it.
But the Canadians
So
didn't
I'm
want him
ashamed
there.
at the people.
The Canadians didn't even want him there. I have to be honest, though. I don't feel like anyone has helped out William. In the past few hours, this has just emerged, a major historic moment. As Chris Shipp from Woke ITV put it, Prince Andrew's fall from grace has been made official and legally binding. There it is, the notice from the Department of State and the Crown Office. The King has been pleased by letters patent under the Great Seal of the Realm dated the 3rd of November 2025 to declare that Andrew Mountbatten Windsor shall no longer be entitled to hold and enjoy the style, title, or attribute of Royal Highness and the titular dignity of Prince. Wow. A truly, truly historic moment, even though we obviously knew this was going to happen. But again,
Just
did it
huge.
have to be done this week? Did it have to be released on the day that William is so desperately attempting to get people to look at his Earthshot Prize, and he did such a good job? But what do you make of this? It's formal, it's official, it's happened, the King has done it.
They're scared.
I mean, it is historic. Americans like us, we had no idea that you could take
the-
away the Prince title. We knew
No
you
idea.
could take away the HRH and the Duke, but the Prince title.
Well,
I
we
thought
didn't
you were
either. We
born a
thought it
prince
was
and you
going
died.
to be have to done by an act of Parliament.
Yes.
And so it being done this way is such terrible news for Harry and Meghan, because it's provided an absolute blueprint as to how William can do this very easily,
terrified.
very painlessly.
And also we have to remember too, Prince William was on Eugene Levy's show. And he said, things are going to change
Yes.
when I become king. He said it literally. Things will change.
Yeah, they're
That's scared.
so scared.
They are so scared right now. I've never seen him so scared.
I mean, it's
Harry's
going
going to have a
happen.
mental breakdown.
It's going to happen because the only thing Harry has is that Prince title. That's
Yeah.
the only thing it's the only identity he has in this world. He doesn't care about being a husband. He doesn't care about being a father. This man cares about being a prince. And that is it. And I think Meghan is calling in all her favors. I think that's why the Amazon thing dropped. And I think he needs to
Dodgers.
run to oh God, the Dodgers, what a nightmare that was. But him going to Canada, they are so terrified. And they want somehow Prince William and King Charles to look petty if they do take the titles away while King Charles is still the king. But
it's not going to happen now. You want to know why? Prince, sorry, I'm not going to say Prince anymore. Andrew was the guinea pig.
yeah,
He was the guinea pig in this. He's the buffer right now. So it's not like Prince William's going to have blood on his hands when he strips those titles from those idiots. It's not going to happen.
They're trying to see like, how is the rest of the world going to take it?
And we all loved it.
We're like, hey, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You'll be popular here.
It's
don't
cool.
worry. We've got America for you. We've got the West Coast over here. We've got it down. Don't worry.
I think it's just beautiful, actually, because I have hope now. I have hope that Harry will not end his days on Earth as Prince Harry. Meghan must certainly not end her days as the Duchess of Sussex. I mean, is she going to use that on the title credit for this crappy film? Well, you just know she will.
Yes, she will.
You just know she
100%.
will.
Well, yeah, she will.
It's awful. It's absolutely awful.
will.
Okay, look, can we look at these incredible scenes from the red carpet in Brazil last night as Prince William was able to perfectly, I guess, balance the need for politics, balance the need for showbiz glamour, balance the need for royalty after what has been an incredible week. Of course, the serious business begins for him today. We saw him on the plane there going to the actual COP summit where he arrived with the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. But we know that Earthshot is his real passion project. Quite a lot of interesting things for me to note. Sidley's, but what was quite fascinating was seeing Jason Knauf by his side. Mr. I revealed to the world that Meghan Markle is a major bully, yet he's still my number one advisor for my biggest project. He's in the tuxedo. He's by my side. That to me, I mean, that's a huge message that he's sending to Montecito.
He's showing them that he's not scared of them. He's not going to play their game. And Jason basically was telling the truth. There is a bullying report out there, and they can't stand the fact that he didn't distance himself from the whistleblower. And not only did he not distance himself, the future king is giving him more responsibility. I didn't know he was this good looking. Did you? This is the first time I've seen his picture. Okay, so yeah,
he's had a bit of a glow up, hasn't he? Because he used to be a guy in the background, but now that he's running Earthshot, he's able to be a bit more public. He's doing more interviews.
Yeah, and he's not afraid. He's like, look, I was telling the truth. This girl was a nightmare, and she freaked everybody out. And come after me because I'm telling the truth. And that's the problem with Harry and Meghan. They're so quick to jump the gun whenever there's this little fib about the silliest thing. Like, we didn't have a gold-plated bathtub at Frogmore, but yet they won't come out about other things. So it's their tell when they're lying.
But also we have to remember Oprah's interview, and then after the aftermath, Gayle King was saying Meghan has receipts.
Yeah.
She never signed an NDA. Yeah. Look at what Prince William's doing now. We have the receipts. Our side has the receipts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the biggest, swapping out in the world.
Yeah, it's great. I'm so happy that he has more responsibility. And I think it's just the Earthshot to me, coming from Portland, Oregon, the mecca for green living, it can get so annoying with environmentalists. I mean, just from speaking from experience. So the fact that Prince William comes at it with a solutions more like solutions and not like needling you and lecturing you.
He's not annoying.
And yeah, he's not annoying when it comes to that, because that can turn people off when you're constantly saying, don't water your yard.
Who's the Greta girl?
Greta Thunberg. That's annoying.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, to people like us.
So annoying. And William has been able to stay away from it. I did want to hear from him, actually, in a couple of key moments. Firstly, this onstage interview with CNN's Christiane Amanpour. And she obviously tried to get the dirt on the royal family. I don't blame her for that, okay? But William's answer, I think, was pretty powerful, because he's talking about why Earthshot matters. And it's sort of also him pointing out his philosophy, which is doing, not saying. Look at what I'm doing here. Don't try and get me to say something which you're going to use as a headline all around the world, and that's going to trip me up. The opposite of what Harry does, of course. But he did provide a little colour about his family, which meant that it was still a sweet moment. Watch this.
You know that you're somebody that people all over the world look to. They follow your every action, every word, including some of the stuff you've been doing recently publicly. I've watched with great interest the encounter you had with the great writer and producer Eugene Levy. And you talked about a lot of things, and it looked to me like you were humanizing the monarchy, and it was very interesting to hear where you focused. But something that drew a lot of interest was when you said to Eugene, I think it's safe to say that change is on my agenda, change for the good. I embrace that and I enjoy that change. I don't fear it. And you went on to say, you know, I want to make sure that this is a job that impacts people's lives for the better. I want to create a world in which my son is proud of what we do. And, you know, given the fact that, you know, there's been a lot of change in your own family recently, and you yourself have talked about this change, just talk about that a little bit. Where do you see the change? What do you think needs to happen?
I think the Earthshot Prize is a classic example of change. Rather than talk about it, we're doing it. And that's where I want it to be, is that these people in here are the true action heroes of our time. And change will come by backing them, not by what I do. And so I want to surround myself with people who want to make change and do good in the world.
Is that what you meant when you told Eugene that you want your son to be proud of that kind of change?
Yeah, I think it's really important. Again, you have to provide a leadership and a vision that there's good things to come, and that it's not all negative. And for my children particularly, knowing that the planet's going to be in a healthier, better state because of the brilliant people in this room is something that I love to tell them. You know, when they go to bed, it's like it's going to be great. Your future is going to be as bright as futures gone by, and that's a really important message for all of us to hear.
I thought he dealt with that well. Did you?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, he really does care about everyone.
Yeah. But again, Dan, he's not annoying when he says it, but he really does know how to sort of like, look, I get it. I'm going to be king and my son's going to be king. But I also realize that I have a great responsibility here. And instead of me talking, I am propping these people up. And we need to learn from them and take it as you will. He's not lecturing us, and he's not annoying.
He's not telling us how to think.
He's not telling us how to think.
He really isn't. And also he really is like proactive.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is proactive.
I've learned stuff from him. I mean, you read about these finalists and the winners, and you're like, oh wow, that does make sense with the water and you know, keeping everything clean, and it's just amazing in the 5 years that he's been doing this, what he has managed to accomplish. So just imagine what he will be able to accomplish when he becomes king, what the future holds for this man. And just as two people that grew up with him, and you know, we were kids when he was kids. It's just an amazing thing to watch. And we're just so excited for the future. And I think the whole world is excited.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's got Tom Cruise giving him accolades, you know, sending him messages last night. And it was just an amazing thing to watch. And we're just so proud of him.
He delivered a very good speech on stage as well, in his black velvet. Watch this.
Boa noite e bem-vindos. We're delighted to have you with us for the 5th annual Earthshot Prize Awards ceremony from the beautiful city of Rio de Janeiro. I'd like to start by saying thank you for the incredibly warm welcome I've received this week. It's been heartening to see how the people of Brazil have passionately embraced the challenges we all face to protect our natural world. When I founded the Earthshot Prize in 2020, we had a 10-year goal to make this the decade in which we transformed our world for the better. We set out to tackle environmental issues head-on and make real, lasting changes that would protect life on Earth. It was a mission driven by the kind of extraordinary optimism we've felt here tonight from these innovators. Their work is the proof we need that progress is possible. Their stories are the inspiration that gives us courage. And there's a great deal we can learn from their determination and their vision for scale, as well as their unyielding belief that we can create a better world. It's no exaggeration to say that they are the world's true action heroes.
It is amazing when you think this was only launched in 2020, what a difficult time for the world that was as well, right? Because you couldn't host normal events because of the ludicrous lockdown. That's a whole other story. But really, this has become such a major event on the calendar now in just 6 years.
And also he has said numerous times, I'm not the hero.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing.
It's-
You're getting my fate. The only reason I'm here is because I have a platform.
Yeah.
But those people are the heroes. I mean,
Uh-huh.
he's so humble.
Yeah. And it is amazing how someone can start a project and follow through with it.
I know, exactly. And that's what royals have the opportunity to do, right? It's like, that's the whole advantage of being a royal. It's the thing I never understood with Harry and Meghan. It's like, you have this amazing opportunity of time. You have the grace of time because royals can put that time in to develop something over a number of years, like Catherine has done with her early childhood projects, for example, but they didn't understand that. And now they jump from project to project to project. And indeed, Stephanie thinks Harry's having a bit of a breakdown. And in the uncancelled after show on Substack, we're going to move over to there now. We will be learning much, much more about.
Under the lights of Rio de Janeiro, surrounded by environmental pioneers and world leaders, Prince William delivered one of the most charismatic public appearances of his royal career, standing tall beside pop icon Kylie Minogue at the prestigious Earthshot Prize Awards. The Princess of Wales may have been absent, but the stage was far from quiet. William, towering at well over 6 feet tall, warmly greeted the Australian music legend, whose stature, just above 5 feet, made the height difference a memorable visual. The contrast did not matter. The shared energy between them lit up the green carpet. Kylie Minogue, at 57 years old, brought an electric Close to the Night with a live performance, delivering a medley of her greatest hits. The crowd, a mix of activists, artists, diplomats, and global spectators, erupted in celebration. Later in the evening, William extended deep appreciation for her participation, impressed not just by the performance, but by the atmosphere it created. Observers close to the stage noted that he expressed how the crowd had been unified, energized, and dancing a rare moment of collective joy at an event focused on planetary crisis rather than celebrity. But the night was not only spectacle, it carried a mission. Kylie, standing as both performer and presenter, highlighted the 15 Earthshot finalists for their groundbreaking environmental work. She described them as individuals achieving extraordinary progress for the planet. William reinforced the same message, honouring them as true global changemakers. He emphasised that these innovators and dreamers are shaping not just projects, but history, and that the decisions made in this decade could define the lives of young generations for years to come. The Earthshot stage, valued at £50 million in production and impact investment, has become more than an awards show. It has evolved into a global rallying call, and William is its rising voice. But the Brazilian tour did not end in Rio. From the vibrant coastline, William boarded a flight alongside British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, heading deep into the Amazon rainforest toward Belém, the host city for the global COP30 climate summit. It was here, in the heart of the world's lungs, that William delivered one of his most significant speeches to date, his first official address representing King Charles on the world stage. In his remarks, he acknowledged that humanity stands at a decisive crossroads, a moment that may determine whether nature and civilization can continue in balance. He credited his father, the king, for shaping his own environmental philosophy, noting that Charles has championed conservation, sustainability, and ecological responsibility for more than 5 decades. He expressed a deep personal honour in carrying that mission forward, not just on behalf of the Crown, but for every activist, scientist, volunteer, and community protecting the planet long before environmental advocacy became a global headline. The moment marked a symbolic transition. For the first time, Prince William was not simply supporting his father's legacy. He was speaking as the future of it. Royal commentators observed that here in the rainforest, rather than a palace, the future king took his place, not behind the monarch, but beside him in purpose. This was not pageantry. This was a passing of the torch. As William stood under the Amazon sky, his words carried a quiet but powerful message. The monarchy's relevance in the 21st century will not be defined by tradition alone, but by its contribution to the future of the world. And in that moment, the threads aligned: a global pop icon helping amplify environmental hope, a young generation of innovators earning the spotlight, and a future king stepping decisively into the role that awaits him. Not just a royal heir, but a global leader in the making.